3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. They'll drop to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Washington going to send out their punter. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Commanders are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. Here's Gibson to start the drive. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here, 1st and 10.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. You look at this Carolina defense. They were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
I lost count of the number of turnovers that were occurring in that game.
Did.
Right? I mean, I had a clicker going after a while. 5, 6, 7, 8. It was unbelievable. There haven't been that many turnovers or takeaways, however you want to say, in the game since the Reagan administration. This is absolutely unreal.
I was in diapers. On 2nd down, Cloud looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
Cowboy 80. 65 cat. 65 cat. Ready.
Back to throw. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 33. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 33-yard line.
Off the play fake, Young. This will be caught at Samuel. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. On play action, Young. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. Touchdown, Carolina! Tommy Tremble with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Panthers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got two division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Seven Pirates.
That's good for a Washington Commander.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one goes for 30 yards.
Another Washington first down.
Okay, break.
At the 26-yard line.
18 rattler.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And yet again, it's McLaurin. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
They'll run with Gibson. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now second and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Panther 11.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Panthers 7, Commanders nothing.
Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal.
Ready?
Gibson is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Joey Sly on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Even though they might not find the number 1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
And I love that word, hot, because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that uptick. Because a lot of the time you serve notice to the rest of the league that, hey, we're the team you need to deal with. We're the team that's going to be a real problem for you. If they can continue this streak, they could very well be that team and gain that confidence that they're seeking as they head to the playoffs.
And confidence, that's the word I would use from our meetings with them. They said we're playing our best football right now. It is showing. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Young will set to throw. Open man is Mingo, complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Fighting his way through contact. And the Commanders will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Let's go now.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Come on, come on.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
19, Pioneer. Come 19, come 19.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Trap 60, trap 60.
And they're going to motion Dotson to the left. Now they'll change things around before the snap. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Joey Sly on for the field goal. A 41-yard attempt.
Sly able to put this one through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here we go.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
52.
They'll go again with Sanders. Sanders shaking and baking. And another fine run there. This one good for 15. He's come out on a mission here to start this drive. Another first down.
Let's go.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Ready.
To throw, Young. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
On second down, Young again. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. From the 32 now. Here's first and 10. Running right. Here's Sanders. And he is into the end zone. And the touchdown record is now all his. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Panthers 14, Commanders 10. Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for the Panthers.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that weren't happy with that field goal.
I've met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Warriors 70. Check. 70 Rangers. Panther 60. 19 tight. Go.
They go play action here on first down. Looking for Dotson. He's got him. And he's got this down to the 35. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19. He'll look to throw. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to them, and it's paying off.
They'll look to throw again. Quick slant, Dotson. And the Commanders are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Ready.
Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal. At the 5-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
At their own 6-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. Picked off by Quan Martin, and he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. How about that for a little jolt right before intermission?
You talk about taking momentum into the half with you, and so many teams have an emphasis on trying to score in the last 2 minutes of a half. To carry that with them, it's not often talked about scoring on defense, though. That's extra mode.
And now they may take the lead into the locker room as well. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Come on, set. Ready?
And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Young trying to hurry them up to the line here.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Young off the play fake. And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 3rd and 19. Young to throw it. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now the big play pushes him all the way out to the 40 now for 1st down. And he will find his man Samuel. Touchdown! Curtis Samuel, 60 yards. And the Panthers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Commanders 17. Eddie Piñeiro to kick off for the Panthers.
Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A slim deficit here in a 1-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Back to throw here. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Ready?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Complete, it's Dodson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Well, there's no disputing. He's made some poor throws in this first half, but this was a good one. And you can bet this is an offense that isn't going to pull back. They believe in what he can do. So all you can do is look forward, and they pick up a first down.
79 Broncos.
Back to throw again. And he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin as the first half is winding down. And the Commanders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that gives him a 3-point lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half, Young. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Another run with Sanders. Down the left sideline. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. 154 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Trailing here in the third, and that run might just be the spark that this offense needs.
And don't you just get the sense that he's going around, not just in the huddle, but looking over at the bench and saying, ball, give me the ball. Let me carry this thing home.
Young off the play fake. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Montez Sweat showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Now Young running the option left. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Bryce Young keeping it himself from 5 yards out. And the Panthers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know. Heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. It's caught inside the 25. A huge play there for Washington. 52 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. A give up the middle to Gibson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They'll drop to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. Jackson now to return. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. Their tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 10 cycles. Ready?
Up the middle they go with Sanders. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2nd down, back to Sanders. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Here is Young. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Still on his feet. Inside the 20, DJ Chark. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ P.J. Chark, 97 yards. And the Panthers are able to extend their lead. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And now they're in the hurry up.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Go street. 18, pioneer. Go.
Now a play fake here on first down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Troy Pride. And the Panthers will take over possession here up at the 44. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Following the interception, Young. Over the middle, complete into the hands of Trimble. A big play there for Carolina. 46 yards. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Young off the bootleg. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Panthers get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Commanders 24.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Ready.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 18 more yards there and another first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Gain of 7 brings up
60
2nd
Eagles,
and
60
3
Eagles.
at the 17-yard line.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown from 17 yards out. And the Commanders are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. A good push there from that offensive line as Sanders able to take that forward for a gain of about 6 on 1st down.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go. Set.
Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd down and 4.
Cheetah. Set, huh?
Another run here with Sanders. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
168 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now Young. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
From Commander's territory now, it's 1st and 10.
At the 38. Young. And this one is incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Come on. Set.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Ready.
He'll look to throw.
He's going to drop this down to Sanders.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a 1st down here.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
This is caught. Touchdown, Panthers. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Panthers have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On the jump.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Now a give right side. Cloud.
He'll get this down to the 21 just on the edge of the red zone.
And they're going to speed things up here.
21-yard line. A gain of 4.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
They're going to look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Let's go.
2nd and 10.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They'll look to throw again. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Ultra. Go ultra.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Young. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Ready?
On play action, Young. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
Ready?
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Again, he'll drop to throw. To Jefferson on the slant. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a gain brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll set up to throw. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player on the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll try and run for it. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And now here's another interception.
Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Panthers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
A good position to be in here, second and inches.
A give running left. It's Sanders. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
189 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And showcasing those strong legs on that run. Getting through one tackle. Gosh, he winds up getting 8 there. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front. Good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
It's a second down run with Sanders. 2 yards gets them back to where they started, but now 3rd and 10.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
And it's
Third down and 10.
43 rail. Ready.
Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.